Hi guys, this is Simon at Kairos Capital Markets, and today we're going to show you 4 hot tips on how to draw horizontal lines to show key levels in the marketplace. So the tips are, we want to start with the higher time frames. Weekly and monthly is great for that. We can see exactly where price moves away. We want to draw our lines consistent, i.e. either for the high or low or the open and close price. We want 3 touch minimum to confirm the line, so you actually got a proper level you can see it's moved away. And also you want to colour code the lines. So for me, the monthly and weekly lines will be red and the daily lines will be black. So let's see and have a look what we've got here. So this is Euro Dollar weekly chart at the moment. If you zoom out, you can see that price has dropped down and has now looks like it could be ranging. Let's take a look and see what lines we can draw here. So we've got a little range at the top. And I'll change, like I said, it's a weekly chart. I'll change it to red. And we always like to use round numbers as well. So let's round this up a bit better. Let's take a look. Like to raise it up a little bit, I think. It looks cleaner if you do that. Let's try 0.5. Much better. 1 touch, 2 touches. You could say there's a few more touches there as well. High tests there. And in the past, you can also see it's a historical line. We've got it was a support and resistance here, there. So it's got many touches on this line and going even dating back right as far back as 1979. So that's a very, very strong key level, and this is why it's what we want as key level, what we call good level here. So let's go back to recent data again, and we'll go for the lower zone. Let's go around about there somewhere. What we've got there? I think we can round that up almost to 0.8. Let's take a look. So you've got 3 touches there anyway, and it's with recent data. And in the past, you've got it acted as resistance, support, has acted as resistance in the past, support again. So again, another key level, fantastic level, more than 3 touches. You see, like I said, these are weekly levels, and I'd like to actually have it red. Now, if you notice, I draw mine for the open and close level, open and close price, not the highs and lows. So the open and close would be where the candle actually physically stops, not where the wicks are. So if you was going to draw open and close, the high and lows, that'd be the highs of the candle. Where if you was going to draw this trend line, it would obviously be like that, because that's where the closes are. So just so you understand, you want to do it consistently the same way to get the same results over and over again. Trading's all about probabilities. Don't change your rules just because you think it looks better one way or another. Or another thing that people do is they draw a line through the open and close and through the highs and lows. Oh look, this line's perfect and just looks nice, but it's not what people do. You want to be consistent at all times. So now we're going to drop down into the lower time frames again, to the daily, and we're going to see what we've got there as well. So remember, the rules are, we want to be consistent with highs with the open and close. That's how I trade, and we want 3 touches minimum. Obviously, we're going to use a black line here. As I said to you, I changed my lines different from weekly to daily. And let's just draw a line in here. We've got a level there, we've got one there. There could be a line here. Let's have a look. Let's click this line in and see what happens. We'll make it black, we will, for the moment. And let's have a look. That needs to be raised up a bit, because if you notice, it's not really consistent to how I trade. So let's raise it up. Let's do 2 coordinates, and we'll do 8.7, I think. Let's have a look. What does that look like? That's a bit cleaner there. You've got definitely a reaction there. Some form of reversal here. It has tested the level here. It consolidated. It definitely tested there and definitely tested there. If you notice, the tests all moved away from this line. Bang, 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 bang. There's 4 there. 4 clear tests. You could say here is a test, but it's not really what I'd call tradable on this chart. It's a bit messy for you there, but it's definitely come up and tested and come down again. So as you can see now, we've actually created a bit of structure to this price pattern. What will happen next? We don't know what happens next in the marketplace, but we always have predictions of what thesis we think will happen. If you notice how this chart has actually fallen down, there are levels around here as well, but just keep it current to this level here, purely on the grounds that you're going to make money here, not up here just yet. You just want to see what happens just here for the moment. I hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you around soon.